Hi there. I'm Shelly from the Rape Crisis Center, and we got called that there's a survivor of sexual assault who's come in. Are they in a room already?
Yes, we got her triaged right away and into the same room. We're still waiting on the same nurse. I'll click you through the door, but you should know she's not alone. She's got a couple of people with her, and there seems to be a lot of tension. I asked them to keep it down while I was getting their information.
This can be hard on everyone. Thanks for the heads up. Hi, my name is Shelly. I'm an advocate with the Rape Crisis Center. The hospital called me in for support.
Yeah, well, hi, I'm Paul. I'm glad somebody's finally here to do something, because this is taking forever. This is my girlfriend, Jenna. She says she's been raped.
Hi, Jenna. I'm Shelly. I use she and her pronouns. May I come in?
Hi, this is my friend Anna. She was with me at the party when it happened.
Hi there.
Who called you?
Well, when anyone comes to the hospital and discloses that they've been sexually assaulted, the hospital calls the Rape Crisis Center, and I was on call today. I see you have support people with you, but if you like, I can stay and talk to you about your options in the process, as well as services offered to you through us. Now, I know your name, but what pronouns do you use?
She and her, I guess. Why do you want to know that? Do I not look like a girl?
I try not to make assumptions about people and want to make sure I gender them correctly. I'm guessing you had a rough time tonight.
I couldn't believe it. I can still hardly believe it.
Yeah, me neither. You know why? Because this is bullshit. All of it. Where are the doctors? Where are the cops? Is anybody gonna do something, or...?
It takes our brains a bit to process what happened when there's been a trauma. Has anyone else been in besides me yet?
Yeah, the nurse that brought us in stayed for a few minutes. She said that some special kind of nurse was on her way to the hospital and that someone was coming for support. I guess she meant you. And I said I didn't want to talk to the police. This isn't even that big of a deal. I don't know why you called them.
Well, somebody had to do it, because clearly you weren't.
Look, she said she'd come to the hospital and we're already here. Why don't you stop pressuring her?
Shut up, Anna. Why are you even here anyway? You know, you're the reason that she was even at that party in the first place.
Stop it, Paul. This is not the time. And it's not Anna's fault. She's just trying to help.
Oh, so no, I'm the bad guy. You know what? For just once, I'd like you to think about what I need.
Let's table that discussion for now, okay? We have to focus on what Jenna needs. Let's start with, it's your choice who's in the room when the forensic kit is done and evidence is collected. Now, most people like to have their privacy, but asking for a support person is just fine too. I can stay here if you like, but I can talk with Anna and Paul as well. As this has been very hard on all of you, we have services for you and the both of you as secondary victims as well. Did anyone tell you you can have the forensic kit done and still not report to law enforcement right away? Or you can stop the forensic kit at any time or refuse specific tests. How all this goes is up to you, because you get to choose.
I don't have to talk to the police even though they've been called already? I didn't want that.
What? No. They're already on their way, and you're gonna tell them every single detail that happened. Every little thing, because they're gonna nail his ass to the wall. And if you really got raped like you said you did, you should want that too.
You absolutely get to choose whether or not you talk to them. And you can choose whether or not you have the forensic kit done. Now, since you're here, I'm hoping that you want to be looked over to make sure you're all right, and to listen to your choices about STI and pregnancy prevention, if that's a possibility.
Well, she says she's on birth control, so it shouldn't be an issue. But you're gonna get tested for every single disgusting disease that they can, because I'm not getting some gross thing because you couldn't stop the guy.
Whatever happened during the attack, it isn't about fault or even choice. Our brains make the decisions when we're attacked about how we respond. However you got through what happened is perfectly okay. And I'm glad you're here now.
Yeah, by the way, how long is this gonna take? Because I have work in the morning, and you know that.
You're gonna go to work and leave me alone?
Don't worry about it. I'll be here. That way, you don't have to be alone.
Now, that sounds like a great start to a safety plan. We will talk more about what will happen afterwards in a bit, but right now, I want to know if you have any questions, Jenna.
Yeah, I gotta take this. I'll be right back.
So you're just gonna...
Thank God. I can't handle him right now.
It's okay to say that you would rather have him stay in the waiting room. You can choose.
Can you go and sit with him in the waiting room? I want to talk alone before the nurse gets here, and then I don't want anyone else in here.
I can do that. But if he wants to come back, what do you want me to tell him?
I don't know.
I have some information you can take with you. You can say I asked the two of you to look it over and see if you have any questions. When the nurse comes in to do the exam and kit, I'll come out and talk to you then. There's help for you both at the center.
That works.
Hey, you got this. You are so strong, okay? All right, I'm sitting a little bit.
They both mean well. I just can't think with them arguing and...
I get it. I'm glad you have support. Are there other people that can offer support for you as well?
Yeah, my family is gonna be supportive. I just feel so stupid. Paul told me not to go to the party, but Anna wanted to go, and I wasn't even gonna stay that long. I found her, had a few drinks, and not that very long of time, I wasn't feeling very well. All hot and dizzy. Those drinks were really strong. I don't remember it well, but I think I thought I was going to throw up. So I went to the bathroom, and Sean, this guy I knew from high school who was also bartending at the party, followed me in and locked the door. Anna didn't even know where I was or that I needed help. And the music was so loud, and he barely even talked. All he said is to do what he said, and I did. I didn't fight back. I just did what he said. That's all I could do to not throw up or fall down.
Now, I was being honest about how our bodies react when there's been a trauma. Your brain did what it thought was best to survive what happened. None of this is your fault. In fact, it makes me wonder about those drinks since it was Sean who both served them and assaulted you. It's just so hard because our bodies metabolize things so quickly.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Usually a few drinks doesn't do that to me. But I hadn't eaten, so I just figured. And then I just kind of froze. It was so awful. And Paul's so mad at me.
It's not uncommon for people to freeze up when in danger. The words for it are tonic and mobility. It's not your fault for how you reacted. None of this was your fault. And it looks like Paul might need some support of his own, and I hope he chooses that. But right now, my concern is for you.
I just want to get this over with.
Hi, I'm Nancy, the sexual assault nurse examiner. Shelley, hi, I'm glad they called you. Jenna, hi, I'm here to see that you're okay and select forensic. I passed a police officer coming in just now. Did you want to talk to them before we get started? Once I open the kit, I can't leave it until it's finished and sealed.
I don't want to talk to them. I wasn't even the one who called. I don't even know if I want to do the kit. Shelley said I don't have to.
That's true. You don't have to do anything you don't want to, Jenna. I was under the impression that you had called and you wanted the kit done. We can just make sure you're okay and talk about STI prophylaxis in the morning after pill. It's up to you.
Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry there's been a miscommunication and the patient isn't going to make a report. If there's a kit to take, I'll call you and let you know when you can come and take it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I just talked to a Paul Andrews out in the waiting room who says he's the boyfriend of the victim, and he was pretty upset that it took me this long to get here.
I'm sorry. I just don't know what I want to do.
Well, that's okay. I'd rather get a call and at least know something happened. So, you know, I'm going to give you my information, and I'm going to hang around just for a little bit in case she changes her mind or there's a kid to pick up. But there's no pressure. I'm just here to help.
Thank you for coming in, Officer Johnson, and for understanding, as Jenna wasn't the one who called. I'm going to speak with Paul and her other friend before they leave and talk to them about their services available at the center as well.
Okay.
Up to you. Okay, so tell me about this kid. Do you want me to do it in case there's evidence to collect and you decide later? Or just a medical check? I ask because if I have to do this, I have things to get ready.
It's up to you, Jenna. It's important that you make decisions here because the man who hurt you didn't give you a choice.
Could you tell Paul and Anna that I'm gonna do the kit? And could you tell Officer Johnson I'll speak to him after all? Will you be able to be here then?
I sure can. I'll come back as soon as you request me. I just want to be clear, though, that it isn't your responsibility to stop him. Your only job is to take care of yourself. Now remember, you're in charge here. So if it gets to be too much, you can ask for a break or stop the kit. See you soon, John.
Is she all done yet? Because I really got to get going here.
Is she okay?
She'll be all done in just a little bit. I'll let her tell you about her decisions. I just wanted to come and talk to you about her services. Did you both have a chance to look over the package?
I mean, he won't
Look,
even.
I don't see why I need anything. I mean, I wasn't the one who got all drunk and stupid.
It's important that Jenna hears a consistent message from everyone supporting her that this wasn't her fault. Whether that guy got her more drunk than she intended to or not, he took advantage of a situation where she didn't feel well and she was vulnerable. Now, you both are going to have your own feelings about what happened. And because you're both close to her, that makes you secondary survivors.
I mean, I just feel so guilty. I was the one that wanted to go, and then we end up getting
Whatever
separated.
you are feeling, please try to remember that the fault lies with the man who hurt her. He made the decision to harm her. You did nothing wrong. Here are extra copies of our brochure. The package is really for Jenna, but I wanted you both to have our contact information and know that you can call the crisis line anytime you need to talk to someone right away. Now, if you'd like to see an advocate, please call and make an appointment, as this process can be hard on everyone. We also run support groups as well. This is the number that you can call to see when the next one starts if you're interested.